During Writer's Workshop, kindergartners learned about how-to writing. They learned that they could be a teacher by giving directions on how to do something. During this process, students wrote many different how-to books. Along the way, they learned different strategies for writing their book and different skills to apply. Writers learned that the cover of their book should have a title, the author's name, and an illustration of what their teaching book is about. They learned that dedicating their book to someone makes it even more special. They learned that an introduction can hook the reader. As mentioned previously, a how-to book is about teaching something. So students learned that they do this by writing in steps. They can number the steps, or they can use sequence words like first, next, then, and last. During the process, they learned that they could make their book talk to the reader by adding the word you. So for instance, then you. They also learned that it's important to give warnings, suggestions, and tips in their writing when teaching someone something. For instance, be careful not to step on your seed. In the end, students wrote a conclusion and listed the materials that a person would need in order to complete the how-to. Throughout the process, students learned about editing, but before turning in their final draft, they had to use an editing checklist. I hope you enjoy listening to the how-to books my kindergartners will be sharing with you.
How-to books for arithmetic. To Plant Flowers by Ben. This book is dedicated to Sophie. Introduction: planting flowers is fun. First, you put a seed under the ground. Be careful not to step on your seed. Next, you get the watering can. Be careful not to get wet by the watering can. Then you wait for the seed to grow until it became a flower. Be careful not to hurt your flower. Class, do you know how to plant a flower? Now go. Seed, watering can, flowers, stem, water, and shovel. That's it. How to Make Sweets by Charlotte. This book is dedicated to my mom. Introduction: if you want to make sweets, and sweets are yummy. First, you get the ingredients. Be sure you don't drop the ingredients. Next, you pour the ingredients. Make sure you don't get egg yolk on your shirt. Then you will put the sweets in the oven. Make sure you don't get burned. Then you eat one sweet. Then when you finish, it is playtime to Mommy and bake sweets. Love, Charlotte. Okay. Ingredients. Pour the ingredients. Sweets in the oven. Eat one sweet. It is playtime. How to Draw a Cat by Jackson. This book is dedicated to my baby brother. Introduction. How to draw a cat, because it is fun. First, you draw the ears and body. Next, you draw a head and face. Then you draw the leg. Last, you draw the tail. Have fun drawing. Paper, pen, and markers. How to make a fried egg by Alex. Introduction. This book is dedicated to KK. Introduction. If you are hungry, it is good. First, you get the eggs and the oil and a pan. But be careful not to drop the eggs. Next, get some eggs out, but put some oil first. Then you can crack the eggs, but be sure you crack the eggs in a bowl. Then you pour the eggs on the pan. Materials you will need: eggs, pan, oil, plate, help, and fire to warm up the pan. How to Draw a Unicorn by Ivy. This book is dedicated to Ezra. Introductions. Because it's fun to draw. Step 1. First, draw the head. Step 2. Next, draw the horn. Step 3. Finally, draw the eyes and the nose. Step 4. Last. Draw the body and the tail and also the legs. Materials that you need: pencil, piece of paper, colored pencil. How to Draw a T-Rex by E. This book is dedicated to a zebra. Right.
Introduction.
Park introduction, cause Jurassic Park and T-Rex. T-Rex is cool. First, you get a piece of paper. Then you get some Then you draw a body and figure. It has short arms. Make circle, make a leg. Be sure to have fun drawing your T-Rex. The heroes. You need paper and markers. How to Sew a Dress by Pearl. This book is dedicated to my mom. Introduction. Not many kids know how to sew. Step 1. First, you get thread and a needle. Step 2. Sew a dress. Step 3. Wear it. You need a needle and sew. How to Ride Your Bike by Ryan. This book is dedicated to Daddy and Drew. Introduction. It is fun to ride your bike. First, you push the pedal. Make sure not to go too fast, or you will fall. Next, you ride. Then you get to ride anywhere. Make sure you will need a bike, a helmet, a strap, shoes, and gloves. Have fun riding your bike. How to Make Cupcakes by Sophie. Dedicated to Quinn. Why do people need to do cupcakes? Because they are a birthday party. First, you get the ingredients. Then, you put the ingredients in the oven. Next, you take the ingredients out of the oven. Then you have a cupcake. Yum! I like making cupcakes. Plate, mixer, t-shirt, book. Okay. How to Play Basketball by Oliver. Introduction. Basketball is a fun sport. This book is dedicated to my cousin Stella. First, you get a basketball. Next, you dribble. Be careful not to hit your face. Then you shoot. Now you know how to play basketball. Now go play. Ball. Hoop. Court. Team shoes. How to swim by KK. This book is dedicated to Grandma. Introduction. Because you want to learn how to swim. First, you get your swimming clothes. Not a good artist. Next, you put on your bathing suit. Then you go in the pool. Be careful that the pool is not cold. Pool.
Are those the materials you need?
Yeah.
Goggles,
Goggles,
water,
sun. How to make pasta by Quinn. This book, I forgot to say the ta-da! This book is dedicated to my mommy and dad. I'm going to teach you how to cook pasta. First get the box of pasta.
spaghetti,
Then you get boil the pasta. Step 4. Last, you get the pasta.
sauce.
Pasta sauce. Then you eat it. Materials. Pan. Table. Plate. Fork. Box of pasta and a stove.